TikTok Shop is building out their fulfillment network. Have you used the new customer loyalty dashboard in Amazon Seller Central? FTC again gets things wrong in their case against Amazon. Walmart Black Friday has started. These stories and more on today's edition of the Weekly Buzz. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Serious Sellers Podcast by Helium 10. I am your host, Bradley Sutton, and this is the show that is our Helium 10 Weekly Buzz, where we give you a rundown of all the news stories that's going on in the Amazon, Walmart, and e-commerce world. We also give you all of the new updates for feature alerts to Helium 10, and we give you training tips of the week that'll give you serious strategies for serious sellers of any level in the e-commerce world. Let's see what's buzzing. We have a lot of news articles today, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, the first article that we have today is actually from payments.com, and it's entitled TikTok is creating its own e-commerce fulfillment network. Now, this is interesting because, this is not completely new news. We've talked about some of our Helium 10 Elite members who have gotten in the beta program on some of these fulfillment. But, for most of you who sign up for TikTok Shop, you have to fulfill your own products or maybe fulfill it through Amazon. But they've been investing in a warehouse and fulfillment network, according to this article. Wall Street Journal also confirmed that, talking about some of the endeavors that they're doing. So they're really making some kind of like waves in the industry, just even without fulfillment. It's kind of amazing what they're doing because they're investing a lot, like giving sellers the ability to not have, commissions for right now and giving incentives to influencers to promote products. So now imagine once their fulfillment network is fully in place, it's going to be pretty cool what's, to be selling on TikTok Shop. Next news article is actually from your Seller Central dashboard. And this is just a reminder about something that released a little bit ago on Amazon. It's called the Customer Loyalty Analytics Dashboard. Now, this news article that came out talks about how it helps brands segment and re-engage customers based on their past purchase behavior and engagement with your brand page. Some of the things that it allows you to do are identify high-value customers, build your strategy for the right customer, engage customers at the right time, it says, optimize marketing ad spend, reduce customer acquisition costs. So if you haven't taken a look at it, it's in your customer loyalty analytics page. And it's in the similar place as brand analytics. And you can see a lot of interesting information, at the weekly, quarterly, monthly, or even yearly level. And you'll see some interesting, unique metrics that you've probably never seen before, like the number of hibernating customers that you have. You'll see some interesting charts here. There's also a cool feature on the right-hand side that you'll be able to see. It's called new and potential customers, all right? And then it says, for Manny's Mysterious Oddities right here, it says, hey, there's 12,000 people have recently shown interest in your products, but have not yet purchased. And it allows you to create a promotion, to send these customers a promotion code to encourage a purchase. And so if you click on this button, it actually brings you to the brand tailored promotion page that we've talked about before. And so this brand tailored promotion function allows you to send coupon codes to customers and have it show up if they happen to browse on your page again. So pretty interesting stuff. Take a look at that. Have you been using it? Has it helped you at all with getting some customers on board? And you can see the metrics in brand tailored promotions on how successful they are. All right, next article up here is from CNBC, and it's entitled Amazon Beefs Up Prime Day Loyalty Program with One Medical Discount. So this is something that is going to be a subscription that's going to be $9 a month or $99 a year. All right, now what is One Medical? I guess it's kind of like, almost like a medical insurance kind of thing. This article from CNBC says, One Medical operates a network of boutique primary care practices in some parts of the U.S., and it's around major cities, and users can access care from a doctor through the One Medical app. And they can also schedule virtual or in-person appointments at a brick and mortar location. All right. So again, you might be wondering, well, what in the world does this have to do with being an Amazon seller? Well, we always like to talk about what are Walmart doing for the Walmart Plus program? What is Amazon doing for the Prime program? The more sticky an Amazon Prime member is, that means they're not going to cancel their Prime because there's just so many benefits. Guess what? That's going to be better for you, because obviously the majority of Amazon seller sales come from Amazon Prime members. So the more benefits that Amazon gives to its Prime members, that's going to benefit us, the third-party sellers. Now, we haven't talked about this in a few weeks. There hasn't been much news articles, but again, FTC is showing that they really have no idea what the heck they're doing. At least, with what I see in the news, who knows? Maybe they've got some other stuff that just news, casters haven't picked up on, but I can only report on what I see in the news. And this article is from Supply Chain Drive, and it's entitled, FTC, Amazon halted seller-fulfilled Prime enrollment despite strong delivery performance. All right. So basically what the FTC is saying is, hey, back in 2018, when there was seller-fulfilled Prime, now there's seller-fulfilled Prime again, sellers met the delivery estimate requirement more than 95% of the time. Now, FTC even said, went on to say, oh, these sellers at times outperform orders covered by Amazon's own fulfillment service. Had Amazon genuinely cared about improving shipping speeds, it would have encouraged seller-fulfilled Prime sellers to use independent fulfillment providers instead of shuttering SFP to impede those providers' growth. Wrong. All right, guys, this is not right. Like Amazon Prime now, Amazon Prime in 2018 is a lot faster than what the majority of sellers can do for seller-fulfilled Prime. Amazon clapped back at this whole story. They're like saying, hey, the fact is that in 2018, the sellers using SFP, Amazon says, this is a quote, were promising deliveries within 2 days or less than 16% of the time. So what is FTC thinking that, oh yeah, they think that all these sellers were beating Amazon's Prime 1 day and same day and 2 day delivery? No, they weren't. There's a few who could match it, sure, like these gigantic companies that had their own humongous logistics systems and things like that. But a regular seller couldn't just go to from California and, hey, let me go ahead and send this 2 day shipping to Florida, for $5, like you can with Amazon Prime. No, that never was happening in 2018. It's not happening now. All right. So I really wish that FTC focuses on the things that Amazon sellers day in and day out are complaining, sometimes the customer support service that they receive and things like, getting suspended with no notification and differing rules and allowing a lot of hijackers and listing abuse and allowing too many subsidies for sellers from China. I mean, the list goes on and on. You guys probably have a lot of complaints for Amazon, and rightfully so. No system is perfect. But I haven't even seen any of these complaints kind of like brought up in this FTC trial. Instead, they're like focused on things that are like literal non-issues. Anyways, that stuff like makes my heart race. Let's go to the next article. And this is from Yahoo, just giving a reminder that, hey, Walmart Black Friday deals were starting yesterday on Wednesday. We announced this a couple weeks ago in the Weekly Buzz that, it's crazy. Walmart, Black Friday, used to be Black Friday. That's the Friday right after Thanksgiving. We're not even close to Thanksgiving. We're at the 1st of November and Black Friday deals are coming out. But the reason I mention this again is because this Black Friday deals have started going on, you should see a little bit of increased traffic on your Walmart store. So let me know over the next couple of days, are your sales up on Walmart? Keep an eye out there. You might want to check your ad spend if you're running Walmart ads, because your budgets might run out a little bit earlier if you're reaching the budgets, because there's probably a lot of extra traffic on the platform at this time. Now, the next announcement was actually from an email that went out to a lot of brand registered sellers, and it was from Amazon Brand Registry. And it said, hey, just launched Managed Selling Accounts tool. So this is a new self-service tool that gives users with the brand administrator role the ability to unlock brand benefit eligibility for users that have an active Seller Central account. Now, in the past, you had to if you wanted to give access to another account, or maybe, you've got a reseller selling your products, you wanted to give them the rights, you've got to contact brand registry support and open up a case and do all this stuff. But now you can do it directly from your managed selling accounts on your brand dashboard. So if you want more information, just go to your brand registry dashboard and you'll be able to see your managed selling accounts. Last up, they had a cool video on one of Amazon's website, and it was talking about how they deliver in the favela from Paraisópolis in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And this is a place that's like a really like kind of like dangerous neighborhood. It was talking about, and like nobody else would deliver packages to this neighborhood, but Amazon is using AI and machine learning to be able to ship. And it was just an interesting article. You know, we've talked about before how Amazon delivers on donkeys in some places, but here Amazon, you know, delivering to dangerous areas where other carriers might not deliver packages to, but Amazon is. And it got me thinking. There was an announcement that kind of flew under the radar, but did you know that North American remote fulfillment by Amazon also now covers Amazon Brazil? When I posted that in a couple of Facebook groups, you know, most of the sellers didn't even realize that. You know, I think everybody knows that NARF, or North American Remote Fulfillment, that allows you to take your US FBA inventory and open up listings in Canada and Mexico and be able to deliver there. But now, as long as you've got your Amazon Brazil set up, you know, you've added it as an account on your Seller Central and you've set up a bank account and stuff, you can actually now have North American remote fulfillment going to Brazil. Obviously, it takes longer, but, you know, you don't have to, you know, set up inventory down there. You don't have to worry about taxes. The listings are translated. And then if somebody buys the product, it comes from your USA inventory. So let me know in the comments below. Did you guys know that Amazon is now shipping your FBA US inventory down to Brazil? And if you did know it, how many of you have taken advantage of that? You know, Brazil is a rapidly growing marketplace. And so that's something to definitely look into. All right, that's it for the news this week. Now, one thing I want you guys to do is go ahead and follow this podcast Instagram page. All right. It's on, just go to Instagram and just go to Serious Sellers Podcast. All right. Serious Sellers Podcast. Give us a follow. Sometimes I'll, you know, post, you know, stories about my trips and different things on there, but mainly this has all of the clips from every single podcast episode we do, even this one, the Weekly Buzz. So make sure to go there. If you have missed a couple episodes, you can get some clips on recent episodes. Serious Sellers Podcast. All right, let's go over this week's Helium 10 feature alerts. Remember, every week we are launching new things at Helium 10. Here are the new things for this week. Now, the first one we talked a little bit about last week, that is in Listing Builder. All right, so if you guys go to your Listing Builder tool, you have your regular part of the listing, you know, all at the top, your description and bullet points and things like that. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom, now you'll see a new section called Amazon Post. And if you have, you know, if this is an actual listing and it's all filled out with the information up above, now you can just hit a button, write it for me, and then Helium 10 using AI is going to write a bunch of Amazon Post captions. All right. So this is good if you are, you know, having kind of like writer's block and you have a lot of images that you want to go ahead and put to Amazon Post, but you don't want to have to think about making a unique caption every single time. We have a caption generator right there. All right, next up, a really cool feature to your competitor tracking. So for a while, we have allowed you to add up to 5 competitors for every product that you have in your store. And then you can start tracking if they're running coupons and get alerts, if they raise their price, if they lower the price, if they change their image, if they change their title, if their BSR changes dramatically, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this was limited to, like I said, 5 different competitors for every one of your products. Now, what if you've got more competitors you want to track in addition to those 5? Or what if you're just like examining a new niche and you just want to start like tracking some products randomly and you don't have like your own product to tie it to? Well, now, you know, really cool. We have the ability inside your competitors to just add competitors. All right. So how you can add competitors to this new section, just go to your main dashboard if you've got the diamond plan, and you're going to want to hit competitors here on the top left. All right. Once you hit competitors, this is going to show you probably all the competitors you already have here. But now when you hit the button add competitors, now you have the option on if it's a current competitor, and that means you're going to have to tie it to one of your products so that you can get the full benefits there. But if you have a brand new product, what's new this week is now you can put potential competitor, and then you don't have to tie it to your product. Like you can see here, I'm tracking a battery operated LED light, right? And there are no competitors now, but now I can track this guy's revenue. I can track their sales. I can see they've got an $8 coupon going. I can track their price changes, et cetera, et cetera. So super cool addition. Start tracking your competitors, guys. Start looking at other niches. Maybe you're trying to expand your brand. Add those to this competitor dashboard so you can see what's going on. Not just like be able to track it in this dashboard that I just showed you, but remember, you are going to start getting insights into things that you set that you want to know about that might be changing with that competitor. You know, maybe they're ranking for new keywords. Maybe they have a coupon. Maybe they turned off a coupon, et cetera, et cetera. So super cool. Speaking of insights, we've got some new changes or some new insights that are happening in your insights dashboard. Now, for those who don't know, the insights dashboard, this is like next level. You know, we're doing the work for our customers. Like, for example, you see in my insights dashboard, it says, hey, we discovered 15 keywords that your competitors are ranking for that you are not. Hey, you're ranking for a keyword in the top 10 and you might not have known it because you're not tracking this keyword. Well, some of the newer insights that we now have, refund rates. So you can see here, hey, refund rates for 5 products have decreased by 6%. That's great. That means I'm giving out less refunds than before. All right. The opposite, we also added as an insight. Hey, maybe your refund rate is increasing or your return rate is increasing. You'd want to know about that, right? Well, you don't have to be downloading your reports every week or even looking at Helium 10 and looking at the reports there. We will give you an insight based on the settings, the triggers that you set on what you want to know about on if your refund rates are going up or down. We have some new Atomic alerts that come on your insights dashboard. So if you use a Helium 10 Atomic and you are getting a lot of clicks or a lot of spend in a certain target, you are going to get a notification. Hey, look at this one I got here. You've got 4 targets with 0 sales that have spent $70 in the last 30 days. You know, you might want to review your targets and maybe negative match that. You know, again, you're not having to download reports. We are telling you this information. Another new one that has come up recently that we have is your storage fees. All right. If your storage fee month to month is dramatically increasing, you're going to get a notification now about that. We're adding new insights left and right, guys. This is crazy. I mean, we're living in the year 3000 while other Amazon software tools are partying like it's 1999 still. I mean, this is not only have we had these advanced tools in Helium 10 where you can find these things, but now you don't even have to use those tools because now we're just giving you these insights and giving you these notifications to let you know what's going on. So that's it for our Helium 10 feature alerts that we have added in the last week or so. All right, next up, we have got a training done by Carrie on Listing Builder with AI. Just a quick review on how to generate listings. And let me tell you, the things that she's going to show you today, I literally created 2 listings. I'm doing a test listings for some Project 5K straws. I used her exact strategy. I created 2 brand new listings that were for identical products because I'm testing it in 2 different accounts, but it created 2 separate listings in about 3 minutes for myself. That would have taken me maybe an hour to have done back in the old days. So how did I do that? Carrie will show you how she does it.
When I started out in the Amazon space, I was actually a freelancer, and I actually was writing listings over and over again for a lot of different companies, and they always wanted to know what my secret was. And I never told them my secret, but I'll tell you my secret now. Helium 10 was my secret. I used the keyword research tools and listing optimization tools that Helium 10 had at the time. It was around 2016, 2017, 2018, and now they've gotten even better. So I want to show you how to use our new tools, especially for any of you who have a hard time writing or maybe have writer's block, we have a great solution for you to help you really optimize your listings in the best way using Helium 10. The first thing that you want to do is you want to log into your Helium 10 account, and you're going to go to Tools, and then you're going to click on Listing Builder. I'm going to show you how to do this from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just click on Add Listing up here, and we're going to click on Get Started from Scratch right here. You can choose whatever language you want to do, but I'm going to show you first in English how to do this, and I'm just going to start building. I have a keyword list, and I'm going to just show you this for our coffin shelf. Here they are. So when you click Add to Bank, these keywords are going to be added to your keyword bank. And if you wanted to add some more, you could add some more keywords up here manually, or you can actually go ahead and import keywords from an Excel spreadsheet. Or if you wanted to do a Cerebro search, you can do it here. I always recommend just making sure you have all of your keywords squared away before you even start writing your listing. So you should have your list already created. The next thing is you're going to go over to the Listing Optimizer. Now, this has AI in it, so it's going to help you to be able to write this very quickly and efficiently, and it's going to give you, help you get past that writer's block. If you ever have it, you don't know where to start, this is going to be great for you. Now, you can write if you wanted to write your own listing, so, Manny's Mysterious, you can just go ahead and write your listing there. Or what you can do is you can add in product characteristics, and this will write it for you. So I'm going to put in coffin, shelf, black. I'm going to put Halloween. I'll just put Gothic decor first, actually. Gothic decor, perfect gift for goths, witchy decor, maybe something like goth decor for home, goth decor for bedroom. You can put as many as you want, up to 500 characters, and the more input that you put into this, the better it's going to be. And the next thing is you can put your brand name in, and the next is the product name. So I'm going to put, Manny's Mysterious Oddities here, and I'm going to ask for it to be put at the beginning of the title. You can have it put at the end of the title if you want to, and then the the product name is Coffin Shelf. You can choose the tone, so you can do casual, friendly, humorous. I'll just put casual in there. The target audience is gothic, goths, Halloween, and I think I'll leave it at that. So the more input, obviously, you put here, the better these are going to be. But I want to show you how quick and easy this is. So I'm going to ask it to write a title for me, and I'm going to click on Write It. And it's going to come up with a title for me in a very short amount of time here that's going to be, helpful for me to get started, or it's something you could use right away. So Manny's Mysterious Oddities, coffin bookshelf with coffin mirror, unique gothic decor, coffin shelf, home, and bedroom. So I put coffin mirror in there and coffin bookshelf, which we actually don't really need those. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to take off bat shelf and coffin mirror and coffin bookshelf here. And I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to click rewrite for me. So we don't have those keywords on the list, and it's going to probably be more accurate. So you want to make sure all of these keywords are, exactly what you would want in your listing. See, Manny's Mysterious Oddities, coffin shelf, black gothic decor for bedroom, witchy and goth decor for home, perfect gift for goths, Halloween fans, intriguing coffin shelves for your dark side. I'm going to go ahead and use that suggestion, and you can, if you wanted to, also kind of ask them to rewrite it. It's not going to erase that once you click on use suggestion, and then you can get more ideas, and you can kind of manually edit this as you go and just keep getting more ideas. If you want to see if it's worded better in the second suggestion, you can do that, or you can discard it. Once you click on, add suggestion, it's going to cross off the keywords over here to make sure that you optimize this fully. And then for the bullets, you click write it for me, and the same thing, it's going to write these bullet points for you, and it's going to give you some great suggestions. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they use this as a great starting off point to writing their bullets. Some people use this, just these bullets that the AI created. It really is up to you how you want to do it. And this is the most updated form of ChatGPT that is integrated in here. So you can see some great stuff here. So Goth Shelf. Our coffin shelf is a perfect addition to your gothic home decor. Its black, eerie designs add a unique touch to any room. Ideal for goths or Halloween fans looking to show off their spooky stuff. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and say use that suggestion. And then you can see that it actually crossed out some of those keywords. And if I just go ahead and say use suggestion, and I use all of these as suggestions, they have pretty much used all of the keywords in there. You can also have it write a description for you, and it's going to write the description, and you can choose to use that or not. Search terms, if there's anything that doesn't get used, and most of it usually does get used in the bullets, you can add those into the search terms, and you can put that in the back end. And so if you maybe aren't a writer and you want to really get some help with your listings and you are really good at keyword research, you can put those keywords in and AI can help you. You can always go back and edit it. You can keep getting more suggestions and editing as you go. It makes it so much faster and easier. So I want you guys to check it out and let us know what you think.
All right. Thanks a lot, Carrie, for that training tip of the week. Have you guys used Listing Builder yet? I hope you have. All right, guys, that's it for the Weekly Buzz for this week. Don't forget to tune in next week to see what's buzzing.